clothes may still hang on the bedroom wall, but the building and the people who are inside it are all gone. This 8-story apartment block collapsed early in the morning, and for hours body after body was pulled out, men, women and children. But news like this barely has an impact in Egypt anymore. Alexandria has a particularly bad record. Every year, engineers say around 20 buildings collapse in this city alone. In many, lives are lost. Mohammed knows all about that. He was made an orphan in a building collapse last summer. We happened to find him wandering around the site where his home once stood. He told us a huge tower was being built illegally next door and that his family had complained. Then he describes how the new building toppled over. It crushed his home and smashed into 2 other blocks. 21 people died. My family were on the ground floor, he says. It took a day to find their bodies. Now most of the time I'm just in the streets. And we found out the new building going up where Mohammed's house was also has no license. But that's become the norm here. Well, right across this city, it's pretty easy to find buildings like these that look like they're on the verge of collapse. We've seen some leaning pretty alarmingly. Many have already been condemned, but what we're told by locals is that when the police come, the building's owner just gives them a bribe and they go away. Alexandria is a resort where building taller and taller is something greedy developers can't resist. All the signs are, while things were bad before, there's been even more illegal buildings since the revolution.
There is a combination of administrative corruption, greed and ignorance, and the grip of law now is more loose than before.
The authorities say they're dealing with it, but dangerous buildings are not being pulled down. We found the extraordinary sight of 4 towers, all leaning in different directions, all occupied. Here the poorest who have little choice are risking their lives in hundreds of buildings in imminent danger of collapse. Aleem Maqbool, BBC News, Alexandria.